Hi, Mark. Good to see you again. And thanks for agreeing to take part in another one of my lockdown learnings interviews. It's really around the COVID-19 crisis that we're enduring at the moment, and trying to work out from my clients, certainly from some of my clients, what's been the learnings both from a business side and perhaps a personal side as well. So thanks again for agreeing to take part. Can you just start by explaining who you are and what you do so we can get an understanding, please?
Hi, Steve. Thanks for inviting me. So my name's Mark. My company is called Link Digital. We're a web design and marketing company in Hertfordshire. We help companies with all of their online presence, generating leads, online sales, and helping them to survive and grow through the current situation and beyond.
Brilliant. Lovely. Thanks, Mark. So just to start the questions then, really, at what point in time did you realise that this was going to be a problem commercially, not just from a health perspective?
I suppose towards the end of March, we started seeing signs that some of our clients were struggling a bit. Obviously, certain industries have worked better than others, and we were quite exposed in terms of the travel industry, some medical type industries like dentistry and cosmetic surgery, the sort of places which had to completely close and stop selling holidays. And as a result, they pull back on what they're doing with us, not out of choice or anything that we were doing, but it's literally impossible to sell surgeries and things and holidays when the markets are shut. So that's been quite challenging. But amongst that, other industries have flourished and done quite well. So we've been focusing our efforts on helping those clients and keeping in touch with those which are struggling and offering our help where we can.
Brilliant, brilliant. So has lockdown allowed you to focus on something that you weren't doing before?
Something we weren't doing before. So we've kind of pivoted into some new industries. For example, during lockdown, we noticed that there was a big increase in demand for online training. People searching for courses, they're on furlough and so forth, they're at home and think how can they make the most of this time. So more and more people are switching to online courses. And all the training providers, which conventionally offer face-to-face courses, were all struggling because they were shut, their centres were shut. So we looked at what we could do to help them, and we put together an e-learning service offering, where we put together an online website with an online platform where they can upload their course material and offer it as a subscription service. That's been going very well. That's something we'd never done previously. But it was a good fit. It was exactly the type of service we were capable of delivering, and it fit the market for what was growing in demand. Similarly, we're starting to look at some new industries, and traditionally we'd do it on a service basis, like SEO, pay-per-click websites. We're looking at introducing some pay-per-lead models in some niche verticals. So that's coming soon as well.
Yeah, brilliant. Cool. So it sounds like you've got some so the situation has actually helped you get into different markets that you perhaps weren't able to do get into on a normal sort of front, really. And they're things that are going to be around for a while, aren't they, really? So that's great. So most businesses, as you said, really have been forced to change or adapt, or the new sort of word is pivot, pivot direction, so that there's change. Are there any of these adjustments that you've made that you're going to keep doing?
It's been interesting how well working remotely has taken off, and everyone's adapted to it very well. I'd hardly done anything with Zoom prior to lockdown. And virtually every day I'm on a Zoom call to someone, whether it's a client or a supplier or you. Someone's doing a Skype, and I've even seen there's been networking group Skypes and things. And I think because people are so accepting of it now, and everyone's bought their webcams and so forth. In the past, we'd focused on a small local area, sort of Herts, North London, Herts, Cambridge, sort of local counties. And through Zoom, it's enabled us to look at wider markets because people aren't so worried about coming and seeing us in person. They can't. by just working via Zoom.
Yeah.
So we've been picking up. We picked up a client the other day in Brighton, for example.
Wow.
Which is a long way from where we normally are.
Yeah. You wouldn't really be doing that as your sort of target market, would you? Really, to be fair.
And I think going forward, we try and continue that. Now that people are agreeable to it, it enables us to reach a wider audience, but also fit more meetings into a day. Because we used to waste hours and spend a fortune on travel expenses.
Yeah.
Probably only fit maybe at a push 3 meetings into a day.
Yeah.
And now we can probably get 6 or 7 at a push.
Yeah. So there's not you're not really getting caught in any traffic, are you? Going down or up into your office at home, or at the end of the garden, or wherever people's offices are. So it's good. So it's certainly a thing it's good to keep on board, really, isn't it? Keep doing. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. So some interesting things there. So what are you looking forward to most about post lockdown? So if you're I know the pubs are opening on Saturday. So is that something that you're going to be down to the local pub or cinema, or what are you most looking forward to?
I think the biggest thing is probably being able to get away on a holiday.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to get a break from it all and just escape to a beach somewhere. When we're allowed. It'd be nice. I think the pubs, although they're opening, it's still going to be a little bit challenging. I think from what I've heard, you've got to make bookings and you get a 2-hour time slot, and it's still quite challenging. But at least if you go on holiday, you can find your own little space somewhere.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, that'd be a good, good thing. I think if a lot of people are trying to plan that, I think once if the government can get these air bridges sorted out, there will be a spike in the interest, really, as people come in. So it's certainly working from home I've found it is a lot more intense, really. It just sort of feels intense. You don't have that downtime of traveling somewhere or changing changing location. So it's quite an intense sort of day, really. So a break would be great. Super. So one final question then. What have you learned about the business, your team, and the business in general through this sort of lockdown period, COVID-19?
So in the past, we've been office-based. I suppose the biggest thing is that everyone has adapted and worked very well working remotely. We've been following our normal meeting schedules as a team, having Monday morning catch-ups and doing it over Zoom. So we've got a dozen or so of us that join the Zoom conversation on Mondays.
Right.
And then midweek I have catch-ups over either a phone or Zoom with each of them individually. And everyone's adapted to it really well and getting on, working hard.
Brilliant.
It's a bit scary. I mean, it shows that in terms of business continuity, we sort of thought what would happen if, I was thinking more lines of what if we had a long-term power cut, or the internet went down, or building burned down. But this sort of shows that we are sort of resilient to it, but we can operate remotely. Quite reassuring.
And I thought you'd have been with your start profession and with computers and technology, it seems quite a nice transference across to move space, isn't it, really? But that's excellent. Good. That's great. Thanks very much for your observations there and learnings in this lockdown learnings interview. Thanks again, Mark, and look forward to catching up with you soon. Thanks for that.
Cheers, Steve.
Thanks.